Hi everyone, welcome to Me, Him, the Dog and a Baby. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Britax B-Lite Pushchair. As you can see here, we've been testing it out for a couple of weeks now, so I thought I'd do a little review and tell you what we think of it. So the Britax B-Lite Pushchair is a lightweight travel pushchair, but it can be used for every day as well. So we're a family that don't drive, so this means we use buses, trains, quite a lot, and I also need to use it every day on the nursery run, when Erin's at school, going to the shops, general everyday getting out and about really. But for me, I need something that's lightweight, that I can push easily, that Erin is most importantly comfortable in, but also something that does everything that we need really in a pushchair. So the Britax B-Lite comes in a range of different colours, and we have the grey. I'm not really a fan of overly girly pushchairs, so every single one that we've had so far has been sort of neutral. We've had sort of a tan coloured pushchair. Erin's first pram was tan. We've had a navy pushchair, so I thought I'd go with grey this time, and I really like the colour. So you get the grey on the hood, you get the grey on the bumper bar, and you also get the grey on the harness padding there as well. So it's nice because the colour's not too over the top and it's not everywhere, so it just gives it a nice little bit of added extra really. So we'll start off at the top with the hood. So as you can see, the hood comes quite low down and it's really far over. When Erin sat in this, it comes over so far that she can't see too much out of it. Now the hood is also up to SPF 50, so it helps protect against the sun, and it really helps to keep the sun out of her eyes. Well, if we actually get any sun, that'd be great, but it also helps to keep her as dry as possible in a light shower. You don't get a rain cover when you buy this pushchair, but you can buy one. They're about £18, so they're not too expensive. But if you sort of get caught out and you don't have one with you, the hood will keep a good chunk of a light shower out. So another thing that I really like is that you can obviously change this and have it at different levels, so you don't have to have it all the way down and you don't have to have it up. The other thing that you can do is twizzle it around. At the back you can actually detach this so that if it is warm and it's quite hot, this bit can come off so that it can let a little bit more air into the seat. The seat also has two mesh panels at the sides, so just here as you can see, and that lets air get through on hot days as well. I have found in some pushchairs Erin has ended up getting a little bit sweaty in the summer and she gets uncomfortable because it's too warm, so I really love this idea. Now on the flip side, the only issue is that it can let a breeze in, but as long as your child's got enough clothes on, a nice coat or say a blanket, you're pretty good. So staying with the seat is larger than the pushchair we had before this, and one of the reasons why we wanted a new pushchair was that Erin sort of started to outgrow the other one. She seemed to sort of not be as comfortable in the seat as she could be, and didn't really have as much room as we'd like. So the seat on this one's really nice and big, and it's suitable up to 3 years. So Erin's got a good chunk of time left in this one. It's also got the 5-point harness there, so it keeps her in nice and safe. Now, unlike some pushchairs, Erin's been able to do the button, which isn't ideal, obviously. Let me move that out of the way. If I can, pop that there. So this button is really quite difficult for her to do, but easy enough for me, and it clips in at both sides. So you can do one at a time if you want to. And it's all adjustable. So with Erin being 2, we have them in the top slot, but or the second slot, sorry, but for newborns, or younger children rather, you would have it in the bottom slot. Obviously don't put a newborn in this, you can get a car seat and it can be adapted to a travel system. So on the seat as well, you've got the bumper bar which I just showed you, and that just clips in underneath the seats there. So you don't have to take this off if you want to fold the pushchair down, which I will show you, but it's just got a sliding button to take them out if you want to. The seat also has a adjustable calf support there, so you can see it's quite flat, so legs will be straight up, and then there's two buttons just on the side, and then that goes down. So we'll do the other side as well. So that can go down, and there's a nice little calf rest there. Now the only problem with the calf rest is that it does block out when it's completely down. It blocks out the shopping basket at the bottom. So if you wanted to get to it, you would have to push that up and reach inside there. So that's a little bit frustrating at times. The other thing is with the shopping basket, it's a nice size, you can fit quite a lot in there, but because of the way it's designed, it's got a cross at the back. Let's see if I can zoom in. So you can see there's a cross at the back there. So my issue with this is that because we don't have a car, and when I tend to do our supermarket shopping, I take the pushchair, and our pushchair has to be able to fit food in the bottom. I generally put our shopping in there as I'm going around rather than use a basket, because it's easier to not have another thing in my hands. You can probably hear my cat now. She's jingling around. She's come to see what we're doing. She might come and say hi. There she is. So yeah, the basket is quite restricted to what you can put in there, but only because of this. So if I was to get a loaf of bread, I could maybe put it in at the side if I sort of pushed it down a little bit, but it could do with having a little bit more space just to be able to get bigger items in there, and then the basket would be fantastic. So unfortunately that's sort of like a little negative for me, but it might not be as big of an issue for some people. So another really good feature of the Britax B-Lite is the seat that comes quite far down. So this, it's got a little toggle, you just push the button and you can pull the seat down. So you can see it comes quite far down, and so if your child wants to sleep, you can lay them down really nice and comfortably inside the seat. And it's nice to be able to do it without disturbing them. You can do it while they're asleep slowly, and then to keep the seat back up again, all you need to do is push that back up there. So that's really nice and easy. It's got a one brake on the bottom there, which pushes down really easily with your foot, and you can take that off again nice and easily too. So they're all the main features of the Britax B-Lite. So what I'm going to do now is quickly show you how to fold it down, which is really easy as well. So to fold it down, what you need to do is make sure your handlebar here, there's a button. So you can press that in and it folds down. So you can see it's got like a V shape. So once that's done, under the 5-point harness, there's a little slit and it's got a handle. So all you do is pull the handle and the pushchair will fold down. So there's also a safety catch, so you can click that in and it keeps the whole pushchair together. So you can do a complete fold without taking anything off this pushchair. So the bumper bar that you've seen already acts as a handle. So you can carry it around, it's quite light. You can pop that over your shoulder. And there you have it. So in order to put that back up again, all you need to do is release the catch and fold the pushchair back out. make sure everything clicks back into place, and you're good to go again. So the Britax B-Lite, there's a lot of really good things about it. It does really well for us on a day-to-day basis. Obviously the supermarket shop is a little bit trickier than it was, but you just kind of have to play Tetris with some things and fit them in as you can. However, I am happier to have a nicer seat for Erin, a better hood, and a really nice comfortable seat for her. So I'm quite willing to give up some shopping basket space or ease of getting to it. The Britax B-Lite retails at around £180, so if you're looking for something to take away with you, then it doesn't break the bank. It's not as expensive as some of the others, and you can get some really nice colours for it, so you can get something that suits you and your family. If you've got any questions or comments, let me know, and thanks for watching. Bye.